Check. Two.
Caleb, the screen. Caleb, can you confirm that you're seeing RF2? I'm going to give you a mic check on the stick mic they're using for this unveil.
Mic check. Stick. Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're about set to go here. Take this opportunity first to thank you all for being with us here today for a very important moment on the timeline of the Mazda Road to Indy. Folks, my name is Rob Howden. I'm the voice of the Mazda Road to Indy, and I'm proud to be part of this team, and I want to thank you all again for being here. Mazda Road to Indy, obviously, ladies and gentlemen, as you've heard from so many of our drivers, whether they be in the program or up in the IndyCar program, unlike any other program in the world, it's done so much to bring drivers from karting through the ranks, through the ladder system, into the Verizon IndyCar Series. 2 years ago, on this very same location, we had the privilege to be able to unveil the Dallara IL-15, the car that really revitalized the Indy Lights program, and of course, rave reviews for that race car the first year, and of course, all this year here as well. Today, we're going to set a new marker for the first two levels of our Mazda Road to Indy. We are set to unveil the new state-of-the-art Mazda-powered Tatuus USF 17. As many of you know, USF 2000 has a long history of developing some incredible drivers, and some we're going to see here, of course, in the 100th running of the Indianapolis 500. J.R. Hildebrand, Spencer Pigot, Sage Karam, Charlie Kimball, and Matthew Brabham all cut their teeth in USF 2000, and of course, as well as the late, great Dan Weldon, and our very own Steve Knapp of Elite Engines, who was the 1998 Indianapolis 500 Rookie of the Year. Is the Mazda Road to Indy successful? I don't think there is any question that it is. Folks, the USF 17 that you're going to see shortly will be the new series standard for at least the next 5 years. And it will supersede that venerable Van Diemen chassis that really has been the backbone of USF 2000 racing since 1999. As many of you know, Anderson Promotions has a long and successful history of promoting open wheel racing, and they actually currently oversee all three levels now of the Mazda Road to Indy: USF 2000, Pro Mazda, and of course Indy Lights. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get things underway here. Would you please welcome with me the man at the helm of Anderson Promotions, and some would say he's kind of a glutton for punishment, but we're glad that he's our leader. Ladies and gentlemen, this owner and CEO, Mr. Dan Anderson.
Thank you very much, Rob. This is a great day, a great moment. We're at the hallowed grounds of Indianapolis Motor Speedway, a very special place for everyone in open wheel racing. And we are very pleased, as Rob said, to do our second unveiling in years now. It's a great moment for the Mazda Road to Indy. It's a step forward for what we're doing with the entire ladder system, and we are very happy to be here today. The Mazda Road to Indy is very important. I think most of you who are involved in racing understand that. It is a training ground. It provides the drivers that are career-minded and looking to make it to the Indy 500 to cut their teeth and to learn their craft. And I think it is working better than anything in the world. I mean, there's no program like it in the world. We all know that. The scholarships provided by Mazda and the support of all of our partners makes it a very special place and a great training ground. 23 of the 33 starters in the 500 and 23 of the 33 guys that will be going out today in Carb Day practice came through the Mazda Road to Indy. This program truly does deliver drivers up the ladder and into careers in IndyCar racing. It's what we are all about, and it's what we are proud to do. I have a lot of people to thank today, and I'm going to try and go quickly to them. The most important partners here are Mr. Chris Pantani from Cooper Tires and Mr. John Doonan from Mazda. Joining us shortly will be Mark Miles from IndyCar. Those three entities and companies have been hugely supportive to Anderson Promotions in what we are doing with the Mazda Road to Indy. Additional partners here, and I've got to go to my cheat sheet. Gianfranco De Bellis and Corrado Casaraghi from Tatuus Race Cars in Italy are here with us. They are the owners and builders of these Tatuus race cars, and they have been tremendous partners. I can't say enough about the effort that they've put forth. You will see this car today in the unveiling, and I think you'll agree with me that they have hit a home run. It is truly a remarkable race car at a price point that is fantastic. In addition to John Doonan from Mazda, we have Kyle Kimball and Jim Bowie here with us today. Johnny Unser from Cooper Tires is also here with us. Vince Kramer is with us from IndyCar. Stephen Logan Knapp, our engine builders from Elite Engines, are here with us. Jody Gross and Todd Hayes from American Racing Wheels, partners with us on all 3 levels of the Mazda Road to Indy with their fantastic wheels. Greg Wazinski, Skip Williamson, Brian Rizzo from Carl Haas Auto. They are the importers and parts providers for all of our series. Neil Bateman is with us from Cosworth Electronics, Kelly Falls from Hyperco Springs, Craig Pensionino from Racing Communications, John Paul Hayden from Royal Purple Oil, and Nikki Stauber from Extreme TM. All valuable partners, all people that help put this program together and make this entire Mazda Road to Indy effective. A special thanks also to our host here at IMS, Mr. Doug Bowles. The Speedway has been fantastic to us as a program, accommodating us with this unveiling site, and Doug Bowles does a terrific job as president of the Speedway. Thank you, Doug. One other thing I'll mention before I turn the microphone back over to Rob is that what you will see today is not a show car. This is a race car. This is a car that will begin our prototype testing shortly. Scott Elkins will probably discuss that a little bit. But we are proud of the effort that Tatuus has put forth to get us a car in complete shape. And I'm looking forward to that prototype testing. We'll be doing 6 days of testing. There will be a media opportunity at Road America the day after the IndyCar event for those of you interested in seeing the car running at that famous racetrack. One other thing I should mention, it's been mentioned already by Rob, that 2 years ago we unveiled the Dallara. We are proud of the Dallara race car as well. I think it's fair to say that the Italians build very good race cars. Dallara and Tatuus are our Italian race car partners, and we are proud to be partners with both of them. Thank you all very much for coming, and I will turn it back over to Rob.
Thank you very much, Dan. Obviously, Dan had the opportunity to talk about some of our partners, and one of the ones that is so key when it comes to putting a new race car together is Mazda. And it's amazing to think what Mazda's done. They have essentially done more for young drivers, moving up the ranks than any other car manufacturer in the world. Between the Mazda Road to Indy and the Mazda Road to 24, 60 drivers have benefited by scholarship from Mazda worth over $12 million. Amazing support, and obviously some of the drivers that have worked their way here to the Indianapolis 500, like Spencer Piggott, would definitely attest that without Mazda, they would not be where they are today. Folks, at the wheel of this program is someone whose passion, enthusiasm, and commitment is absolutely unwavering, and the focus on grassroots racing, open wheel, sports cars, you name it, and we're pleased to have him with us here today. Please welcome the Director of Motorsports for Mazda, Mr. John Doonan.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Rob. And on behalf of all of us at Mazda, my colleagues, Kyle, Jim, and Jade that are here, thank you for joining us. A lot has already been said about the Mazda Road to Indy, but back in 2007, we announced a driver development program in order to give young talent the opportunity to grow their career in a Mazda or a Mazda-powered vehicle. From the grassroots level to the highest levels of the sport, the Indianapolis 500, 24 Hours Le Mans. Those are the kinds of events that all of us aspire to, but no one gave drivers a chance from the very bottom to the very top. And it has been our intention to develop the first and still only comprehensive driver development scholarship program in the world. What we're doing here has not been done not only in motorsport, but in any sport. There is no guaranteed ladder for young talent to grow their careers. That is at the heart of Mazda's brand. Racing is at the heart of our brand, and driving is at the heart of our brand. And when you put young talent in beautiful race cars like we're going to unveil today, it does come down to the driver and making drivers happy. And I think once drivers sample the new USF 17, they are going to be very happy. At the heart of this vehicle is the Mazda MZR power plant. That same engine that's in the MX-5 Miata, the best-selling two-seat sports car in the history of the world. It's an extremely reliable power plant, and Steve Knapp and his team at Elite Engines have done a terrific job. We're thrilled to continue to partner with Cooper Tires. They're a fantastic marketing co-partner with us in all of the Mazda Road to Indy. And it's a pleasure to have a new friend in the Tatuus organization. We've met a lot of people along this Mazda Road to Indy, and we're thrilled when we have the opportunity to meet new friends. So I don't want to delay this because there is an absolutely stunning race car under this canopy. But we're thrilled to be able to do what we do. And on Sunday, when the 100th running of the Indianapolis 500 rolls off, 24 of those drivers will have used Mazda power on their way to the top. We couldn't be more proud of that fact, and we're absolutely thrilled to continue to develop the next generation of Verizon IndyCar Series stars. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, John. John, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Folks, the Tatuus USF 17 is unique in that it will also form the platform of the Pro Mazda PM18 in 2018. It's going to have a more powerful Mazda engine. It's going to have increased aerodynamics and wider Cooper tires as well. And to tell us more about the entire program, please welcome the project manager of the Tatuus USF 17 and our USF 2000 and Pro Mazda race director, Mr. Scott Elkins.
Thanks, Rob. I want to put a big thanks to Dan and Michelle for having the faith in doing this project and going forward with it. It's a real thrill, and I appreciate you guys having the faith in us doing this. The USF 17 is a dramatically different car over the current car that we have now. Not only is it an all-carbon monocoque chassis over a tube frame, but it also has increased brakes. It also has an increased data system. It also has increased safety features because, unique to what we do in the United States, we race on ovals, just like the Indy Lights race at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and we race at Lucas Oil Raceway out in Claremont. So the uniqueness of this car has been created because of the racing that we do in America. It's pretty cool. It also, as Rob said, will form the basis for the next car, which comes out in 2018, which is the Pro Mazda. It's a pretty unique project that we have here in the fact that we're actually taking a car, using it as a base for the next car. I don't think that's ever been done either, as well as the Road to Indy. So, and as Rob said, it's very simple. It's going to be a new engine, and it's going to be a new aerodynamic package to create that new car as well as some new wheels. So we're very excited about it. We start testing on June 14th, and as Dan said, we have 6 test days over 4 different racetracks, and by the end of the month, we'll be completely finished and ready to keep selling the car and ready to get going next year. Thanks.
Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Obviously, moving on through our guests here today, important guests we'd like to speak with. Let's start with Tatuus. Folks, Tatuus has been designing and manufacturing race-winning cars since 1980. The company has produced more than 1,700 chassis in the past 15 years and has competed on the worldwide stage. Tatuus is a leader in the production of the FIA Formula 4 race car, as well as the Formula Renault 2.0, among others. Please welcome Tatuus Race Cars Director, Gianfranco De Bellis.
Thank you. I'm very happy to be here. What I would like to say that is a tremendous opportunity for us, and we have done a great. Thank you again, Dan, and to Indy for this fantastic opportunity. And what I would like to say, in a few minutes we will show the car. I would like also to thank the great job that we have done with Scott during the winter, and with all our partners, with Steve, with Performance Friction, all people involved in this project. I would like to thank you very much, and I hope to give a bigger result with this car. Thank you.
Gianfranco, thank you so much. It's only fitting that we debut this car here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway because I would say that every one of our drivers in the Mazda Road to Indy is going to strive to race here one day. And as Dan mentioned, the Mazda Road to Indy really has some unbelievable partners. And with these partners, we're able to do what we're able to do. Folks, Indianapolis Motor Speedway, obviously a very important program for us, the IndyCar program as well, a key partner for what the Mazda Road to Indy is able to do. Please welcome the CEO of Holman & Company, the parent company of IndyCar and the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, Mr. Mark Miles.
Thank you. I feel like I need to do the hat dance. I got the wrong hat on for this, but Right now, I'm representing IMS and IndyCar. It's great to see such a big crowd, and I won't go long because I know everybody wants to see this car. But I just want to make a couple points. The first is about Dan Anderson and his team, the perfect partner for us at IndyCar. We feel like the program is so important to us. The whole Mazda Road to Indy is foundational for IndyCar success. And we've got people who are knowledgeable, passionate, expert, and reliable. So we could go on about Dan and his team and all that it means to us. It's very reassuring and exciting. And this car, which we're looking forward to seeing, the Tatuus USF 17, I'm told is going to be a big development for the future. And so it's important to us. And to be economical, I missed Dan's comments, we were having a driver's meeting, but to be economical and available and to look great and teach these guys the next steps in development to get to IndyCar is such an important role. So we want to say congratulations to Dan and to Tatuus and to John and to Mazda and Cooper Tires and everybody involved. We don't get enough chance to say how important it is, so I'm happy to have that chance today. Good luck today in the race. Thank you.
Mark, thank you so much. Just a couple of quick housekeeping items before we unveil this car. We do have some USBs available for the media. If you want some pictures, information on the car, anything you need for your coverage of the event here today, that's available. We'll also have one-on-ones with our speakers today after we do a group photo. But ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time for us to pull the cover off of this thing. If we could please get Dan Anderson and Gianfranco De Bellis to come up here, please. We'll get things underway. That's not. You didn't get the green flag yet. Wait for the green. Where's the race director? Scott Elkins is going to call a no start on that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are thrilled. This has been a long time coming. We did the Dallara IL-15 2 years ago. Ladies and gentlemen, the new state-of-the-art USF 17, the initial rung of the Mazda Road to Indy. Dan, pull that thing off. An absolutely beautiful new race car that will debut, of course, next year in 2017. There are a number of drivers excited to get into this car. We actually are going to have an announcement at 10 o'clock of a young driver who has already confirmed his program for 2017. Excited about that. Hang around for that. But ladies and gentlemen, there is our race car. We'd like to thank everyone for coming here right now. We're probably going to get some people up. You're going to be able to get some photos of the race car itself. We'll get our speakers up here as well, all our dignitaries. For a group photo, and as I said, they will be available for one-on-ones as well. So if I can have all the partners come up for the photo, please. Everyone we brought in here, please come on up. We'll get a good group photo taken here. And then, of course, those of you in the media can come and have a really close look at the car itself. Once again, the excitement over this race car absolutely tremendous, as we have had great feedback already from people that have seen the renderings. We can't wait to see the race car itself. It's absolutely beautiful. Make sure you get up here and have a really good look at it. And again, at 10 o'clock, we're scheduled to have a driver announcement of a young international pilot who will be joining the USF 2000 program in 2017. We'll do a Q&A with that driver as well. But again, just taking the opportunity to gaze at this race car for the first time. Beautiful car. Scott Elkins told you the upgrades in safety, of course, that make it so impressive. The unique, obviously there's a lot of unique aspects to the Mazda Road to Indy that they don't deal with in Europe or other places around the world. Of course, the USF 2000 car, always a big part of the Carb Night Classic, which will take place this evening at Lucas Oil Raceway. And the demands of the safety we have for drivers running around a 5/8 mile oval, and of course the Pro Mazda cars as well. This tub itself, the base of this race car, will form the foundation for the Pro Mazda PM18 with obviously increased Mazda horsepower, advanced aerodynamics, and larger, wider Cooper tires. That PM18 in 2018 will really revolutionize the entire Mazda Road to Indy. By 2018, we're going to have 3 brand new race cars taking this program to the next level. So again, folks, thank you very much for joining us here. We're pleased that you were able to be here with us. All of our speakers are available for one-on-one interviews. If you'd like to get a chance to talk to them, they're all here for you. And again, we want to thank you so much for being here, and it's been a great way to kick things off. The Mazda Road to Indy, folks, again, taking more steps forward, developing drivers for the 101st and subsequent runnings of the Indianapolis 500.